Yo, yo, yo. I think we are here now. I'm sorry about the lateness. Sean Black was in the mix. Um, yeah, we were having some technical difficulties. But it's all good because the great one is here now. I am here. Sean Black, Daughter Mac is here, and welcome to the pod. It was a rough one. It was rough. We were trying to figure. I was really trying to figure out what was going on, and we could not figure. I couldn't figure it out anyway. But luckily we were able to figure it out, and yeah. So now we're here with you, and hopefully everything is working good. And I don't know what the heck is going on. Sometimes there'll be stuff happening, man, and you don't even know. So I appreciate all of you that come on and put up with the nonsense. Um, wow. But anyway, let's go. Sorry I'm late again, and we're back. We're in the mix. We are in the mix, man. Sorry, should have been here hours ago, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, so let me tell you. Dang, coughing today. I don't know what the heck. I've been coughing for like the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know what the heck is going on with me, but when in doubt, where is it? Liquid death. Get your liquid death on. Great drink. And today's topic really is just tell me anything. Tell me what's on your mind. Good, bad, or ugly. Tell me what's on your mind. I don't really have nothing today. Uh, for real, to tell you the truth. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on, especially with the war, and you got the whole war stuff going on. Fly Puerto Rican is in the building. What's up? Yeah, you got the whole war thing going on, and you got the Guthrie case going on. You got the guy out there unaliving people out there in Texas. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening. And instead of trying to go in and try to, talk about all that stuff, yep, the Ayatollah. Welcome, General. Glad you came in. The Ayatollah Khomeini is no longer on the planet. He's no longer here. Okay. Um, he's no longer there. So the Khomeini is no longer with us. Um, and yeah, man, it was hard trying to get on. Yeah, it was hard to. I don't know what the heck was going on. Like it really like made me restart the whole joint. It was crazy. I don't know what the heck. I was having technical difficulties on this end. You get it cold too. I don't know, bro. It's like I think it's because the weather is fluctuating. Now, see, I'm not one of those people that when the weather gets warm in the spring, that I just start going out there and trying to put on t-shirts and walk around in shorts. I'm not doing any of that. Okay. I'm still wearing a jacket. Look, I still got long johns on. I still got my long johns on top of my Black Hole Podcast, Sean Black Podcast shirt. You can get the shirt. Just hit me in the DM and out for a nominal fee. Get the Sean Black Podcast, where everyday talk happens, where we are talking black. So what you say? So I did go outside, but even though I went outside, I still had my coat on. I still had a light jacket on. But it seems like I got this nasal drip now. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Uh, I don't know what the heck that's all about, General. This post nasal drip. And yeah, so let me know what's on your minds. What are we talking about today? Because I really didn't have anything. Hey, Daz, what up? I know you did, because you crazy. You knew it was wrong. I know you knew it was wrong. See that short sleeve? She knew it was wrong, General, and she did it anyway. I thought there would be more light on the Sean Black podcast. You know what I need to do? I need to invest in some more lights. That's what I really need to do. But yeah, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? So it's not really a lot going on. So let me know what's on your mind today. Let me know what's on your mind. What is it that you've had on your mind this weekend? What have you had on your mind today as you've come home from work? What have you had on your minds? I know me, I really haven't been thinking about much. Really haven't. I know we talked about Bridgerton. That was on my mind, TV show, but nothing really too crazy. People want to talk about the war. Thanks, Daz. People want to talk about the war, but it is what it is. Either you're in or you're out. Either you love it or you hate it. I mean, there's nothing to talk about. There's action being taken, and you have to save the rest for later. You know, I'm not. Maybe Wednesday we'll dive into that, but for right now, I'm not really interested. I mean, I don't think there's war. War has to have two parties. They ain't really like. Damn, people gonna honk at me. Why are you driving that slow? And to answer your question, Fly Puerto Rican, I don't think you have to have two participants in a war. I don't think anybody is participating but us. I mean, I guess the Iranians are trying to do something, but these dudes, it's like back in the 80s, when the bully came in to the room and pulled your underwear over your head and he held your head like this and you was in there and the hand was right there and you was that's exactly what happened. And Dez, you need to start driving faster, man. You can't be torturing people like that. People trying to get home. You over there torturing those people. You got all that car and ain't going nowhere in it. Talking about you risk your life. That's right. I'm going all the way in. I don't care about none of that. I'm going all the way in. I don't care what it's doing outside. I'm still going to get through this traffic. You know what I'm saying? I have a bad ball tire. I was scared. Oh yeah, what are you doing with a ball tire? know what I mean? Sliding everywhere. Get the heck out of here, Des. I was not driving with you anywhere. You're unsafe. You're unsafe. Des is unsafe. That's hilarious. No, I was at man. I was in traffic today. Somebody was in there driving slow. I went straight around them. He flashed his lights and all that. I don't care. None about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Listen, man, I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through the traffic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be messing around. Keita, what up? What's on your mind today? Let us know what's on your mind. What is on your mind? I'm just asking you what's on your mind. I really don't have nothing for today. I thought about it and 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 I was like, you know what? I really ain't got nothing for him today. He did beat, but I ain't care. Oh yeah, the guy was trying to pew pew on 495, and he pulled out and did one of these numbers to people. And when did that happen? I think that happened like Friday or Saturday, right? Or was it yesterday? Yeah, that joint was crazy, from what I understand. And then, it's the guy down there in Texas who was in that nightclub or whatever he was at, and he went crazy. And here's my thing, man. I don't understand. Like, I'm not giving up my look. Life is already too hard. Okay, you got a lot of stuff going on in life. I don't have time to be dealing with folk on a level for somebody else that I ain't never seen before in another country. I'm not doing none of that. Maybe that's why they say Americans are callous. Man, listen, we got too much other stuff going on in here to be worrying about what the heck is happening overseas. Know what I mean? Look, I'm gonna tell you this. This is straight up. I had stopped really taking my joint around with me like that. I'm like, yeah, I don't really need to do that. Da 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 da. But now I gotta get in there. Got the drag slicks on. The general is funny. He said he got the drag slicks on. Look, man, I'm saying, bro, I just don't have the energy or the time to be messing around with none of that. Don't have the time, bro. Don't have the time. Don't have the time. I, I'm in and out of traffic. If you blocking my way, I'm like this. I'm gone. I'm telling you, it's like being on in a roller coaster in my car because I'm like bing bing bing. I'm squeezing through this tight spaces. Even in the SUV, I'm doing that. Whoop, whoop. When I was driving the Infinity, oh yeah, I was definitely out. That's it. Because I don't have time to wait. I don't got time to wait. When I get on the road, I'm trying to get on the road and be out. Come home and do whatever I got to do for the night. I don't want to sit there and it take me 40 minutes to get the daggone work. 40 minutes to get home. I only work 10 miles away. It shouldn't take me 45 minutes to an hour to get from my house to where I work. It's only 10 miles. If that. Yeah, you couldn't drive with me because I'm not playing no games. I put the pedal to the metal. My average speed on the highway is 80. That's my average speed. I'm not going any slower than that unless I absolutely have to. Said the kids be in the car like this. They be in the car with their tablets. They be, Dad, go around them. Why is he taking so long? Go around him. And I be in there just Samantha, and then she sees something, she be stop. There it is. Stop. You know what I mean? I'll be looking at her like, that's right. That's right. Oh, I got a ticket down in North Carolina that was crazy. I was surprised they didn't take me to jail. God is good. I was blessed on that one. And then I had to get a lawyer and all that. I did. I had to get a lawyer that, yo, I was balling. They caught me. They chased me down in like I want to say it's like a Corvette or something. That joint's crazy. But up here, I don't worry about it because everybody's doing the speed limit as me. I did get a break. I did get a break. And the girls, they be like, hold on to your panties. I be turning. Word up. I don't be playing, man. I got road rage. Shon Black got road rage. You said I didn't learn. I didn't. You know what I did? You right. I did learn. I learned that I'm never driving in North Carolina ever again. That's what I learned. I did learn. But I am a safe driver. Look, I'm not reckless. I just drive fast. I'm not reckless. I just need to get where I need to go. And I'm not having it. And you know, and listen, don't get it twisted. Don't let the fly Puerto Rican fool you. She be riding like she be going in, going all the way in. Yep, there's a speed. You know what, son? North Carolina should be ashamed of themselves. They got speed traps. How does the speed limit go from 75 to 35? That's wild business. You just trying to ruin people's lives. But I think it's like that because in North Carolina they don't really have to take the highway. The highway isn't used like the way we use it, right? Yeah, it said you have to drive in North Carolina where you. So North Carolina, I can't mess around with that, bro. Like when I go down there now, I'm switching the wheel out. I'll drive all the way to the border, and then I'll have Samantha drive the rest of the way. I ain't messing around with that. Then when you let me call me Mario Andretti, that's yes, Samantha be listen. Don't let the fly Puerto Rican fool you. She's balling. Oh, was she flipping out? See, it's not just me. I'm telling you, it's not just me. It's not just me. Man, because people don't want to be on that joint trip. Some people be tripping. Nobody got time for any of that. People be tripping. I got time for none of that, man. I got no time for none of that. Zero tolerance. Shon Black got zero tolerance for that. That's right. They was beeping at you for being slow. Listen, man, nobody got time for none of that slow business. It is after 5 o'clock. It is time to go home. Nobody got time for that. I'll be rolling around you like, get out of the road. I don't play around. I don't play around. When it's time to go, it's time to go. I don't have time. Look, I gotta go places. I don't want it to take me 10 years. And y'all know how this traffic is. Well, that's because she younger. She's supposed to drive slow. Me, I'm an angry old man. Huh? And I don't want to drive slow. I wanna go fast. I think that's why men in their 40s and 50s, their insurance premiums, the midlife crisis, they be going, I can't do it. I gotta go places, Keith. I can't. I gotta get from A to B. It shouldn't take me 20 years to get to the grocery store. It shouldn't take me 20 years to get to work. Man, my job is like 10 or 15 miles away. That should be, I should be there in like roughly 15 minutes. But with traffic, you're going to add another 15. That's 30. And then if you drive slow, you add in another 30 to that. That's over an hour's worth of work. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's over an hour's worth of work. I can't do it. I got to cut some of that time off. I've been known to shave time off of the joint. Like we drive down, especially like when we were driving down North Carolina. Well, I would shave time off of that. They'd be like, "Dang, you shaved off 7 minutes. Dang, you shaved off 10 minutes." I don't be playing. Yeah, see now, my daughter is a new driver. I expect her to drive slow. That's just that. I don't expect that. Man, mine is years of experience. Okay, years of experience of me doing the unthinkable in my vehicles. From there, God bless me. I've never had any major accidents. I haven't had anything really like pop off too serious. But the fact of the matter is that you just don't. Well, me personally, I just don't want to sit in traffic. I'm not a person that be sitting in traffic. I don't like sitting in traffic. I don't want to sit in traffic, and I'm not going to sit in traffic. I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. I refuse. I refuse. Um, what else y'all got for me today? What's on your minds? Anything else on your minds? But traffic is outrageous, and they need to do something about that. But I don't. I personally think the only way you cure the traffic problem in Northern Virginia is move. If you move, you can cure that problem. But as long as you live here in this area, yeah, you can forget about it. Forget about it. Um, what else y'all got for me? Did y'all see? Ain't nobody bringing. Ain't nobody bringing no pork chop. Listen here. Listen here. She knows. She know I ain't bringing no daggone pork chops in there. She been talking about them pork chops for like 2 weeks. Ain't nobody messing around with that. I've been like, listen, it's right there. The store is right there. I can't go in there. You the only one that could go in there. I'm not messing around with that. Now maybe she make them for the Witchman Face's retirement. That'd be cool. Put in some of them choppy chops in the joint. Huh? It does sound good. We need to have the Sean Black podcast annual barbecue. We gotta figure out a time where we can have a barbecue and everybody get together and have the annual Q. And I get on the grill somewhere. Go out to a park or something and grill it up. Bang. You know what I mean? That'll be all right. Plan it. Have all the food out there, the drinks, have stuff out there for the kids, make it a family event, and we get out there and we do the pod right from like the bar had and had the IRL where we had the cameras rolling and it's live and we talking to people and we got the thing and we everybody's eating. I think that'd be really good. I'm thinking about wouldn't that be fun? That'd be fun. Do it. Wait till it gets warm enough. You don't want it too hot. We don't want it too hot, but we have like a annual, and every year around the same time we do it, and we do an annual podcast, uh, barbecue, the food, everything, smoke it, all of that. Everybody get out there. We just have a good time. We bring like get the bounce houses for the kids, all of that stuff. I think that'd be pretty dope. I'm gonna look into that. When is the next 3 day weekend? I think Memorial Day. I think that's the next one. Unless there's one in between now and is there one in between now and then? But I think the next major joint no there no let's see. Easter is coming up. Let's see. Let's check it out. So nothing really this month, right? You got St. Patrick's Day, but that's not a holiday. I can't even see. Nope. See, May. Yeah, I think that's the next one. It's Memorial Day on the 25th. And then you got Easter. But guess what's this weekend, everybody? This weekend, this weekend is daggone this weekend, daylight savings time. Let's go, daylight savings time. This Sunday is about time. Let's get it in. It's going to be 70 degrees. And then all of it, and on top of that is daylight savings time. Let's go. I can't wait. I'm tired of cold weather. We need to move to Florida or Puerto Rico or Hawaii. I wouldn't mind living in Hawaii full time. I wouldn't mind. You know where else I wouldn't mind living? For real, for real. You know where wouldn't mind living, but it is too crazy out there? California. Listen, Cali got great weather. Cali got great weather. It's chilly at night, but you can get around that. During the day, it was like 80 degrees. And it wasn't like hot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like humid hot. It's like the dry hot. So, I mean, Cali wasn't all right. Cali was all right as far as the weather. But the rest of it, them people out there crazy. It's time for the warm weather. It's time for the chancletas. Huh? Time for the chancletas. It's time for have people to have their dogs out. Nah, I don't want to live in Cali. I mean, if it wasn't crazy, if Cali wasn't crazy, you could live. Cali would be cool because the weather is great. I mean, that weather is wonderful. But I would never live in California. You know what I mean? They about to be out. They already out. They're gonna bring their joint. Their feet gonna be like this on the sandals. I'm gonna start calling people out. If your foot is hanging over the sandal, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. If your foot is hanging over top of the sandal, you're in trouble. Don't let me see your dog swinging over top of the. And I'm on you. I'm on you. Oh, Des be at work with the Roman joints on, but don't let her feet be over top of them joints, cause I'm on you. If your foot do like this over the sandals, I'm calling you out. I'm gonna be like, listen, what are you doing with your foot hanging over and fitting out, son? I'm on you. Luckily where I work, you cannot. I don't think you can have any open-toed shoes, so it's good. Saving me the trouble of looking at your doggies. I don't want to look at your doggies. Word is born. I'm not looking at it. I don't want to see nobody's feet, but I know they're gonna be out as soon as the dogs come out. That's right. I don't want to see none of that. But if your toes is hanging out, and you know what else too? Let's leave them sundresses alone. Certain things should just not come back. Okay? Everybody needs to dress like a Bridgerton this summer. We're not gonna be doing the open toe with your doggies out. We're not doing that. The baby doll sundresses, leave them at home. Said, glad you're not a little. Nah, son, if I slide through and I see your toes hanging over the sandal desk, I gotta get you. And then this how I'm gonna start up. I'm gonna be like, now you've given me the authority to fry you up. That's how I'm gonna start off. Now you have given me the authority. You've given me the will. You've given me the cojones to fry you up. What kind of depends on what kind of dresses they are. If they the baby dolls, I'm coming at you. Now I'm about to cook you. Leave Barbie's dresses in the house. Stop shopping at the toddler 2T section for your dresses. Okay? We're not doing any of that this summer. We're making summer rules on the podcast today. On the Shon Black podcast, we are making summer rules. Rule number 1. If you have your dogs out, please get them done. And don't put no French tips on the top of your dogs like you just got a manicure. Okay? Let's stop that. Let's leave that back in 2015. Stop getting French tips on your toes, on your crooked toes, your toes with your bunion onions. Let's stop that. Okay? We're not doing any of that. That's rule number 1. But get your feet done. Nobody wants to see your undone foot. And if you get your feet done, if you get your feet done, let's get the nail. If you only got that little tiny spot on top of your nail polish, there's only because you've been kicking your dogs around for like 3-4 weeks, and you're just too lazy to take the nail polish off your feet and redo it. Well, let's stop that. Let's stop the acrylics on your toes. Let's leave that be. Let's leave that be. Okay? Let's stop it. That's rule number 1. Maybe I should do every other week, give you another rule all the way until summertime. But that's rule number 1. Let's stop exposing our daggone toes undone and stop going to the daggone Chinese lady and getting acrylics on your daggone toes. Let's stop that. French tips on your toes. We need to stop all that. That's probably the craziest thing I ever seen in my life. And then to be mad because you got toenail fungus. You got fungi. You need fungi nail. It is crazy. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. Now I know there's a lot of females that watch the podcast, and I'm sorry, but let's leave eyelashes in 2025. Let's leave the eyelashes in 2025. Okay, let's stop the eyelashes. The fake eyelashes are for drag queens. Okay, let's leave those. Let's leave them alone. Let's do regular nails in 2026. Your nails shouldn't look like Edward Scissorhands. Let's that when we going let's stop all that, okay? Let's stop the nails that are this long. You over there karate chopping with your nails. Let's stop that. Oh, I'm getting them too. I'm gonna burn them up too. I'm gonna burn them up too. And then you want me to talk about the men? Listen, in 2026, let's stop smelling like weed, and let's start smelling like Creed. Okay? I took that from my man Anton. Listen, you spraying like this, and you've been smoking in the whip. Know what I mean? You been smoking in the whip. You stink. Let's let's wash up. Okay? And that's another thing. Men, if you're wearing sandals with the strap around your ankle, throw them out. Those are for children. And not even your kids should be wearing that. Your kids shouldn't even be wearing the sandals with the straps on the top, looking like you're from Bohemian Rhapsody. Listen, stop it. Stop it. No sandals for men. Okay? Nobody wants to see your daggone toes out. Now I understand your military dudes who've been out there and you've been wearing the combat boots and you're supposed to let your feet breathe. I get it. Can you get some slides? And not the joints that look like you in prison because Yeezy made them. Let them go. Get you another. And yes, thank you. I got that too. Listen, for all of you dudes, and there's a lot of my homeboys that you love it. You love it. Crocs are for children. And nurses, you're not a CNA. No, you're not. You're not a care worker at the daggone hospital. Take the Crocs off. And no, who cares? And don't put buttons on your daggone Crocs with daggone colorful things and tassels and all that. It's for kids and nurses. Stop it. Grown men, don't put, I don't care if they put a strap on it. What do they call it? Sport mode. No, go out and buy you some real sneakers. Buy you some real sneakers. Okay? We're going to stop that. Man, we're going to wash up in 2026. It's getting hot. Nobody wants to smell you and stop looking dusty. Get a daggone haircut. Y'all done set me off in here about these people walking around with your daggone Crocs on. Grown men with daggone Crocs on. And then on top of that, the Crocs don't even be like crispy. Know what I mean? Hold on. I'm getting a call. Yep. You're on the Sean Black podcast. Yeah, what up, bro? What? Nothing. I'm live right now. I'm telling grown men the dusty look is no longer in 2026. If if you dusty in 2026, we got to do it. You got to start smelling like Creed in 2026. Okay.
Yo, I was calling you to let you know. Don't forget about this weekend. It's Saturday at 11. I'm gonna come get you.
Oh, son, I'm there. I can't even wait. Matter of fact, the watch hit customs today.
So what that mean? What it like when it's supposed to get
It's in the country. I don't know if it's gonna be here, but it's in the country. We're on American soil right now.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you when I get to the job.
All right, yeah, I'm here. Holler at me.
All right.
Yep. Sorry about that, guys. I always take calls from the but if you looking like a dust mite in 2026, if you look like a dust mite in 2026, you need to call. And ladies, if a dude try to holler at you coming out the store, and he say, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" and he look like a dust mite, you need to tell him, "Bro, you look like a dust mite." Dusty. Dudes is dusty. Like my man Anton said. Shout out to my man Ant. He said, while you guys out here smelling like weed, I'm out here smelling like Creed. We are not the same. One of the flyest people you know, bar none. That's another Antoine quote. Word up. We can't have it in 2026. And I'm saying your clothes need to fit in 2026. Get you a belt in 2026. Okay? Okay? And not every fashion is for everybody. I'm talking to you dudes out there. Okay? If you're over the age of 40, certain things that don't belong to you. Now, there's certain things I like, don't get me wrong, that the younger generation is wearing. But black. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. The general said, what happened to Jim Carrey? I don't know what happened to Jim Carrey, son. Does everybody have eyes on Jim Carrey? I know that's kind of random, but the general just said, what happened to Jim Carrey? Me personally, can't do the skinny jeans, can't bring myself to do that. Now, I don't do anything skinny. But I do wear fitted jeans. But now they said the whatchamaface look is coming back, the baggy look. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. But anybody got the Jim Carrey look? I mean the Jim Carrey look. Anybody got any eyes on what happened to Jim Carrey? They think he's fake. Who's fake? But I tell you what. So that's my rant for the day. On these dudes out here doing, because you know some of these people out of control when they out here. You're looking at them and you be looking like, I don't even know. Oh, you know what? Let me stop this too. Before I go, I gotta say, the bonnet. Leave the thought helmet, aka the bonnet. Leave the thought helmet in 2026. If you're currently wearing a bonnet in the store, I'm calling you out. Tell you to take your thought helmet and go home. Okay? If you got your pajamas on in 2026 in the store, you need to be calling out. Looking like you just woke up out of the bed. You look absolutely disgusting. And you need to be called out. Public decorum needs to be back. And people say, "Oh, son, you're judging people." That's right, I am. You'll get judged. I'll judge you. We need to take it back to 85. The thought helmet. That's what it is. That's what it is. Take your thought helmet off. It's a bonnet when you're in the house, but a thought helmet when you're in the streets. Looking like the baker's man with your joint hanging out. It's crazy. People look crazy. We need to come back where dudes used to get roasted for coming out looking crazy. Time to put fresh back into our people. There's nothing wrong with getting fresh, smelling good, looking good, huh? Now, the last thing I'm gonna talk about, because the general brought it up, and I'm just gonna look real quick because he said, "What the heck happened to Jim Carrey?" So he's got me curious. So let me see what happened to that dude. He pulled right on up. Let's see. Said, I don't know. I don't see. Does anybody see anything about it? Oh, Jim Carrey looking crazy. Ain't nothing going on with that guy. My man came on the chat and said, "I'm Epstein." Bro, I don't know if you want to be Epstein or not. Okay? Cause we here do you say we gotta post it in all Walmarts? Oh, look at the Fly Puerto Rican said more marriages in 2026. Said I'm Epstein and Israel loves me because I'm Epstein. I heard Epstein was taking it from the back, Joe. You sure you want to be that guy? I don't know, dog. I don't know. I said Israel loves me because I'm Epstein. That's crazy. That's insane. Said take it from the back from femboys. Yeah. I don't know what kind of party you think this is, doggy. Okay? You sound like a dude that wears Crocs with his toes hanging over the sandal. You sound like a dusty guy right now that likes little children and we don't like it. Okay? Now I'm about to cook you up. Boy, you got offended when I said no dust mites in 2026. Boy, you got offended when Black came on and told you, you know what, you can't wear. He said, him chicken bouncing booty cheeks. Boy, now I'm about to cook you up. Well, you got offended when Black told you that you couldn't wear your thought helmet outside. Well, you're the only man, female that wears thought helmets, boy. You got a bonnet on right now. You're typing to me. You're saying, I'm Epstein with your thought helmet on. Now I'm about to cook you up. Boy, now I'm about to hanging straight off the slides. The sort of the Yeezy joints too. He got one big toe that hangs into the front like this and it crosses over like this. Boy, now I'm about to cook you up. It's my duty. Okay? It's my duty. It's my pleasure to fry you up. I didn't want to do that. You forced me. You came in here talking about Epstein. You came in here talking about pedos. You came in here talking like you wouldn't have your foot over top of the sandals. You came in here with your thought helmet on. You came in here talking about you're going to bounce your cheeks. You came in here talking about you like it from the back. You came in here talking about femboys. You came in here and I had to cook you. You wanted me to do it. You forced my hand. Huh? It got crazy, Des. It got crazy. This is the price of streaming. You just want to have a good time. And then the weirdos show up. Huh? And so you have to go in and you have to cook the weirdos. You have to tell them, listen here. Huh? Judge it in 2026. That's what I'm doing. Hey, and get a pedicure on your ear. I feel like I hit the L. Good night. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I had enough fun for today. Peace, love, and whole. Oh, he said just some spam or whatever it is. Let's talk about them ashy heels. Chuck is going in. And Epstein, yeah, nah, dog. You're weird, dog. So, yo, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and whole. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30. Shon Black, Dawn, and Mac. The Black Hole Podcast. Thank everybody for coming in. The Fly Puerto Rican Keita, Dez, Lil Chuck is in the building, the General, and Weird Epstein. Even you, dog. Even you get a shout out, even though you wear your sandals with your feet hanging over the top and you have a thought helmet on and you like little children. Even you get the shout out today because I'm an equal opportunity podcaster. That's who I am. Okay? And he was in the chat, Des. Epstein was in the chat, Des. So we love each and every one. Take care, like I always say, take care of yourselves and others. That's how we throw it up. Take care of yourself and others. Oh, Wednesday we'll be doing a little bit of politics, but on Friday we getting back into the TV shows we're watching. Paradise, Bridgerton, and whatever else you come up with. All right? Peace, people. Have a